Joshua Tree in the center, and Palm Springs on either side. There we go. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Fox's Best Laid Plans, the planner channel that is about to be desert bound. And we have to appropriately light the Palm Springs and Joshua Tree Candle Company candles today. Hi. Good morning, everybody. Hello. How are you? This was last week's plan. I didn't finish filling out Saturday and Sunday. It's been a little bit of a crazy week. Are you surprised? Have you ever checked in and you're like, let's see if things are not crazy for Fox, and then you were like, they're not. How nice. It's never happened. Admit it, it's never happened. It's always been crazy. Okay, moving on. Let's jump into the week. We're planning the week of Monday, January 23rd through Sunday, January 29th in my Gooseby Twins planner. Today is actually Tuesday the 24th because I was going to do this last night, but my schedule got completely sidetracked. And that's why Saturday and Sunday were not filled out, because Sunday and Monday did not go according to plan. I'm using, since we're going to the desert, this desert kit. This is from Pink Planet Design. I don't think I've used stuff from them before, but it's really cute. That's very, very nice. I like it a lot. Okay, do we have a daily? We have dinner. We're just gonna cover that up for blood pressures. Okay. All right, we got some stuff to work with. Let's jump in. Now I got this to go either at the top or the bottom. Let's do this at the top. Okay. We're making things happen. Hello, everybody. How are you? How's January wrapping up for you? Can you believe I'm saying January wrapping up? Because just next week, it's going to be February. It's kind of bonkers how fast this month went in so many ways. In some ways, it was like, oh my God, this month is dragging. I just want to be on vacation. But in so many ways, this month flew by. I don't understand. So we had a crazy week last week. I had a lot of work. I was on my work rotation. I do 7 on, 7 off at my job. And so I was on my Wednesday of last week, started my 7 days. So today, Tuesday, is my 7th day. And then I'm off tomorrow for 7 days. And we had a lot of stuff going on at work with we did have a new district. We have a new supervisor who we've had before. She's awesome. But it's basically like, relearning what you have to do because things have not been that way for the last year. So you know how that kind of stuff goes at the job when there are changes and you have to like basically relearn parts of your job. Yeah, it's like that kind of thing. So we had a meeting and then we had some payroll stuff, and it's just been, I don't know, it's been a lot. Here we go. So anyway, we're getting through it, making the dreams come true here. So that all happened, and then Sunday when I was at work, first of all, Sundays are kind of crazy right now because with power cuts, we are by ourselves on Saturdays. We don't have a tech with us. And we usually have one on Saturdays and Sundays, and we're going to be by ourselves on the weekends to better support the weekdays. So anyway, so I'm by myself. It's all like, crazy. I'm running around, and my mom calls my cell phone, and I'm like, well, that's weird, because she knew I was at work. And she'll send me a text, or if she really needed something, she'd call the store. And it turns out she was having like terrible vertigo, and it made her really dizzy and very weak. And she was like freaking out because she was home by herself at the time, and she like couldn't walk because she was so dizzy. So she actually ended up calling 911, and paramedics came to check her out. And then I sent husband over because he was home, and I was like, babe, emergency, go to my mom. So she ended up, she's fine. She was super dehydrated. I guess she has a sinus infection. So they started her on antibiotics and then gave her some meclizine for the vertigo. And then, whoa. This is like too juicy right now, this washi. It's just sliding. Anyway, they gave her some medicine for the vertigo, and they gave her some fluids at the hospital. So she was feeling like much better, but I didn't want her going home by herself. So I made her stay at our house. But then so that meant that last night, so like I had to go pick her up at the hospital on Sunday night after I got home from work. And then on last night, I had to go and drive her home. And I felt bad because she really did feel good yesterday, but she was just like kind of stuck at our house. I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know. I wish there was like some median, like one of us could have driven her home in the middle of the day, but we were both working, so that did not work. So anyway, she's good, thank goodness, but it gave us quite a fright. Everything was like good and normal, and they really just think it was like dehydration from this sinus infection, and then some vertigo with it, which she's had bouts of vertigo before when my dad was still alive and had to go to the hospital before, so this is not like completely out of the ordinary. Sounds like my ice. Trying to hydrate. They say you have to hydrate a lot extra the day before you go on a plane. Did you know that? Oh, that's too similar. Let's not do that. Let's do this one with the coyotes. Coyotes. So I am flying into Palm Springs, my favorite airport. Now that, does that look kind of nice because they kind of go together? Let's do that. Flying to Palm Springs tomorrow, so I will be in Palm Springs tomorrow night. And then, put this one up in the corner here. And then Thursday I will drive to Joshua Tree. I'm staying in 29 Palms, which is the eastern end of Joshua Tree National Park. I don't want to say this out loud and then people will know what to do. It's the quieter entrance, so it's usually a lot easier to get in there. I don't think this is going to be, like when I was looking at Airbnbs, there were a lot of things available, so I don't think this is going to be that crazy. Last year, I just randomly picked a weekend last year, and then ended up being the weekend, like that Monday was Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So lots of people had a 3-day weekend, and so it was fucking bonkers in the park, and I was like, I'm gonna get into a fight because people were bringing their dogs in the park. Like, I love dogs, y'all know I am like Little Miss Dog person, you know, but like only bring your dogs to the parts of national parks where they are allowed, okay? It's for their safety, but it's also for the safety of the fragile ecosystem of the desert. Okay, I know you all wanted me to go on to my little speech here about how we don't want to scare the bighorn sheep because they're already like close to being endangered and we need to make sure that we take care of them, okay? Right, yeah. So I worked yesterday, I worked again today. Okay, all right, I can do this. Okay. Tomorrow, what I'm doing that's going to be unique tomorrow is that, this does not have a ton of stickers, that's the only thing. It's got a lot of these, I can use these little ones here. Okay. The thing that is unique to tomorrow that I've never done before, I have a almost 4-hour layover. I guess it's 3 hours and 40-minute layover in Vegas, and I was like, well, I thought, I fit my flights on here, right? Yeah. It's not really enough time to leave the airport, you know, like I could, but the amount of time it takes to go through TSA, even with TSA, I have TSA pre-check, but even with that, the amount of time it takes to go through that is like a long time. So is it really worth leaving and having to go back through that? Probably not. So they have these things called lounges, and it's called the Club LAS, like LAS, like the airport code lounge, and it's $50, but you get complimentary drinks and food, and it's like it looks like it has real food, like it has sandwiches and stuff, like not just like, you know, Doritos, although I would be happy with Doritos. Oh, we can barely read this. I thought I would use the glitter. Well. Anyway, so I reserved that. Boy, you can't read that at all, can you? What if I use the purple pen? And so my plan tomorrow is, there we go, you can read that, because it's got dedicated like desks and workspace, and that's a 6:40 a.m. is my flight. And then my plan is to do some YouTube videos and really just spend that time getting caught up. I have like 3 videos to post still, like vlogs and stuff. And 2 planned with me a vlog and a goals video. I'm not going to get all of that done in 3 hours, but at least like make some progress on it. So I'll put that in here. This sounds like, I don't know. It sounds like a swingers club, but whatever. And that is at 9:25 a.m. Because you can get into that 3 hours before your flight. So there's that. I actually kind of like the way that it looked to have the orange background with the purple writing. So let's do that again. So we do LAS to my favorite airport. Does everybody have a favorite airport? Is that a normal thing? If you've never been to the Palm Springs airport, trust me when I say that if you did go, it might be your favorite. It's just beautiful. Let me just put up a picture here. And we land, it's an earlier flight than last year, 25 p.m. That's Pacific time, obviously. Let me put up a picture here and show you what the Palm Springs airport looks like. It is like mostly outdoor. There's palm trees. It's just fucking beautiful. Oh, you can't get off that flight and not feel like desert air. It's just so, oh my God, I'm so happy. Okay, so other than that, I don't know. I don't want to put things in. I don't really want to put things in here yet because first of all, I have to get ready for work. Okay, so let's talk about this. It's 24 hours before my flight and I have not packed or started packing. I have not done any kind of preparation for my trip whatsoever besides like thinking about it. I did check into my flight because, you know, if you fly Southwest, you know, you got to check in 24 hours. You got to set that alarm and you got to be ready for it. So this is dinners. We're not going to do dinners. Actually, let's do dinners. That's kind of cute. We do have dinner reservations for Kitchen in the Desert, which is like this really like very hipstery, God, what's this? I forget what kind of food they consider it. It's really good. It's very good, but it is very hipstery. New American fare with a Caribbean influence is what they call it. But the food's very good. It's very good, and they have good cocktails, and it's literally like outdoors in the desert, and you get like a little fire or a heater next to your table. They have live DJs on Friday night, so we have reservations on Friday night. So I'm picking husband up. That's another thing. So I'll be there Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday, he's taking like the same flight on Friday. So I'll pick him up in Palm Springs on Friday at 1:30. And then I think Saturday we're going to go down to the Salton Sea because I want to go to the ski-in with him. And that makes the most sense. Maybe we'll like start early and go like see, I'm thinking like maybe we'll go see like sunrise if I can get him out of bed. I've heard that sunrise from like Ocotillo Patch area, like south in the park, is good. Look at this. Do you see my injury? Do you love that? That was like a thing at work. Like we put these new numbers on our bins and it's attacking me. Anyway. So I've heard the sunrise down there is really pretty. So I thought I could go down there and maybe like do a hike. He's never done Arch Rock, and Arch Rock is really pretty. He's never seen that. And if the weather's nice, it's like really beautiful because the sun hits it like perfectly, like around 10 or 11 a.m. Like it's just vibrant. Like the colors are just, they pop. So maybe we'll do that and then we'll make our way down and we can do a hike around Cottonwood Springs too. And then we can have lunch at the ski inn and we can see this, like go to Bombay Beach because they have some new art that he hasn't seen yet. And then we can come back up. I think we're going to do Sam's Indian and, well, we were debating if we were going to do like cook out one night, like grill hamburgers and hot dogs. So maybe we'll do that Saturday and do Sam's on Sunday. Sam's Indian and pizza. But Friday night we have dinner reservations. But I'm not going to write anything in because I don't know what else the day is going to hold. And I want to make sure that I do the layout properly. So this is going to be dinner. This is not going to be too clean. Too clean. This is going to be where we put blood pressure. I've been so bad about my morning routine. Like I've just been fucking it up. Not fucking it up, I shouldn't say that. Like, it's fine. I'm doing Ali Edwards' one little word project this year. And she keeps saying, like, you're not behind. You're just jumping in wherever you are right now. And I'm like, okay, girl, you're right. Let me try to remember that. So I'm just jumping in where I am right now. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing the best that I can, okay? So I'm just going to, this is going to be quick today. just because I gotta start getting ready for work and I got a whole bunch of things to do. So I'm gonna leave this here. When you see it next week, you're gonna be like, oh my God, look how beautiful her planner looks, right? That's what you're gonna say. So I'm so excited. It's finally getting real. I was like so worried about my mom and I was like, I can't go. There's no way I can go. And now she's doing like really well. So I'm like, okay. So my friend Christy is on backup. She's like, if your mom needs me while you're gone, I'm here. I can take care of her until you're back. I'm like, okay. So I feel better about that. And I'll talk to her the whole time, as long as I have service. So have some great hikes ready and planned. I think we're going to do Desert Queen Mine, which we've never done before. So that's going to be exciting. Yeah, I don't know what else I'm going to do. I am just really excited. And I'm staying at my favorite Palm Springs hotel, which is called the Little Paradise Hotel. If you are staying in Palm Springs, check it out. It's beautiful. It has a heated outdoor pool. It's really scenic. You can see the fucking mountains like from your room. All the rooms have like a little outdoor patio space, kitchen. Like it's just beautiful. So super stoked about that. Our Airbnb looks really nice. It has a nice backyard area, so I can sit out there. It's going to be the refresh that I think I need. I think it's going to be that. I hope it's going to be that. I'm going to try really hard to not answer work calls while I am on vacation. Okay? That's going to be the goal. Do not answer work calls while on vacation if avoidable. All right? We'll see how well that goes. So anyway, this is my start of my week. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you are new here. And as always, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And I will see you in my next video.